What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Spaceflight Simulator. Today I plan to send a rover to Mars. Alright, so let's click on play. Now build new rocket. So this may be a larger build than I normally make. So, okay, I don't know what you mean, but you're a real annoying pop-up. Now, 6 wide. Yes, I am making a big rocket today. You don't have to make a big rocket in order to do this, but it does help to have that extra fuel boost. Right. 10 wide. Now, engines. I'll go to 6 wide. Now let's go to basics. And attach these bad boys. Now what I intend to do is attach a docking port. Rotate. Turn off symmetry. And just yeah, this should be good, right? Now let's go to structural. And I'm going to go to aerodynamics. Now let's go to other again. Oops. And now I'm going to want to add fairings. All right. Now I have it. I'm going to start staging this bad boy. Actually, no. First, I'm going to want to separate these, and then I want to deploy the landing legs. And then I want to deploy the parachutes, the very next thing. And then I undo this, separate that, turn on the wheels, and turn on the solar panel, because why not? Alright. Launch anyway. I don't see this thing returning to Earth anytime soon. Alright, I've passed the Kármán line, and I'm almost in low Earth orbit. Now I shall head to Mars. Time warp. Now hopefully the moon doesn't get in the way. And now I am on my way to Mars. Now, this is going to be an extraordinary feat of engineering, ingenuity, that type of deal. And honestly, I do believe not a single stage will be wasted to the flight or as space debris as soon as I land on Mars. Well, it'll probably still be space debris, but I'm just saying it probably won't be floating around. That is my ultimate goal and intention, to land a rover on Mars. Almost there. Alright, now focus on Mars. Accelerate just a little bit. And now soon, hopefully... Oops, overshot it. No worry, I can just still burn a retrograde in order to prevent myself from crashing into it as soon as I get there. Ignore that. Now let's see. Alright, let's just try and get as close as possible without running into it. Time warp there. Yes, you can time warp. See, it's it's almost becoming a full year. Alright, so now I am decelerating above the surface of Mars. So, once I get into low Mars orbit, I can begin a slow descent towards the atmosphere. Now, I don't actually have a particular landing site in mind, but I do intend to just land mostly anywhere on Mars. If I can land in somewhere like Utopia Planitia, that's great, but my goal is just to ultimately land somewhere on Mars. Doesn't necessarily mean any, important landmarks of it. Alright, let me turn off the engine. I'm going to cut this engine, and I'm going to rely on my other engine. Alright, so now cut that engine off. I don't need it anymore. Now deploy the landing legs. Now let me time warp there. Alright, if I'm going faster than 250 meters a second, I'm going to need to slow the heck down. 250 is just the right speed where you won't burn up on entry. It's just the right velocity. So now I am falling towards the surface of Mars. Alright, when can the Okay, the parachutes can be deployed above 4,500 meters. So, from the looks of it, I have very little to worry about on entry because I'm going slow enough not to burn, and I'm also approaching fast enough to, actually, I'm going slow enough not to burn, and I'm going slow enough not to, to deploy my parachute. Yeah, I'm going slow enough to deploy my parachute, too. Alright. Now let me deploy my parachute as soon as I hit... Alright, sweet. Oh dear. Put all the parachutes on one side. Alright, just gotta be sure I balance this out and I land somewhat on my feet. I need to land on my legs. And yes, I do need to keep this engine on to further slow me down, because these 4 parachutes, surprisingly, aren't enough to slow me, aren't enough to keep me slightly, going down slow enough. Anyway, now what I need to do is undeploy this landing leg. Now detach that. And now we have successfully landed a rover on Mars. Way to go. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you the next time. I will see you next time. Anyway, bye.